Hello, peace loving people. We are here tonight to explore different ways of how we can communicate with each other, in the family especially. We are all unique and different individuals. And in our families, it is so surprising that how, when we love each other so deeply, why do we have this lack of communication? Why do we fail to be able to express our feelings to others? It becomes so difficult and so saddening to have arguments every other day on every topic, especially between teenagers or growing adults and parents. Spend any time at home and you will hear different arguments like, I'm feeling so hot, let's keep the AC on. And someone else might say, no, I'm freezing. Put that volume down, it's so loud. And the other person might say, loud? I can hardly hear it. Someone might say, hurry up, we are getting late. And the opposite person might say, we still have time, relax. Can you relate to these arguments? Difference of opinions? So, how can we work out to avoid this? We fail to express each other what we want to say. And if at all we try, we'll end up hurting each other. And then the guilt, and this is the cycle going on, blaming each other. And then parents thinking, where did I go wrong? And children, they tell their parents, you never understand me. Look at all the other mothers. They don't stop their children. And the parents might say, you will never change. You are just like that. All this creates situations which are unpleasant. We need to express ourselves, our feelings with children. If you explain the children how you feel about, exactly, they will hear you from that space. And children, if you also are able to express how exactly does that make you feel, things will be easier for you. There is an amazing program called Journey Intensive by Brandon Bayes. When we attend that workshop and when we learn the journey process, we have a process called campfire, where we are made to close our eyes and visualize a campfire. The campfire, we are told that it is a form of unconditional pure love. You close your eyes, you imagine a campfire, and then the next step is to invite a mentor. Your own mentor. It can be your angel, guardian angel, a sage, in someone's wisdom you trust. It can be your superhero, whatever it is for you. Some actor, some sportsman in whom you really trust and idealize. You invite that mentor, imagine the campfire, and then you invite yourself and the family members or the member with whom you feel the need to communicate, whom you feel fails to understand you. And then you empty out. This process has to be done when you're on your own. When you empty out at the campfire exactly what you feel about that person. And this campfire is done in 3 stages. How is the problem for you a problem? Second, how does that make you feel? How does that person's behavior make you feel? And third, after you empty that out, how it makes you feel, you're going to tell the person what do you want from that person. Empty everything out, however bad your feeling may be. But this has to be done in your matrix, in your mind, after you close your eyes, at the campfire in front of your mentor. If you do this campfire and then you approach the person physically and communicate, you see the difference. You have already sent the message across at the vibrational level when you were doing the campfire. And now the live campfire is going to be so beautiful. Whenever you know that you have to seek permission for something for which your parents might just say a no for different reasons, have a campfire in your mind, then approach your parent. Whatever will be the outcome, it will be acceptable by both of you, and it will not be as unpleasant as it has been always. Campfires are beautiful. What do we do when we argue? We hurt each other. We say something which we actually do not mean, but there are these emotions which are stored inside. Sometimes you're so angry with the person, you might tell them, I feel like killing you. But do we mean it? No. And the opposite person will get more provoked and say, you want to kill me? Is that what you think deep down inside about me? And then the matter worsens. Have a campfire. Empty out all your negative feelings before, at the campfire. That will help you release your emotions also. Most of the time, these arguments are just not reasonable. And we don't mean, most of the times, we don't mean what we say. We're very harsh. And that arguments happen because there's a distance between the hearts. Though we may be standing so close, but there is this wide distance in understanding. And that's why you have to be loud, to be able to send your voice to that person. We don't need to be that loud when the person is standing so close. It's the distance between the hearts, the understanding, that creates that kind of volume and rage. Try doing this campfire before you physically go to someone and speak what you have in your mind and see the difference. Share your experience with me. You can look for Journey by Brandon Bays more on Google. Stay tuned, subscribe my channel, because in my next video I'm going to elaborate a little more on this campfire. Love yourself.